Well, I want to welcome everybody and introduce myself for the people that may be coming in for the first time. My name is Charles Villacis, and it is a pleasure for me to be with you today, as always, sharing this wonderful opportunity called Go Love Life. It's an opportunity, a company, a business, whatever you want to call it, a blessing, something that's really changing the lives of many people throughout the world. And I know that it has definitely changed my life for the better. So I'm here to tell you about how this can really change your life. And the people behind this opportunity are people that I've known for quite a long time. I've known each of these gentlemen for over 20 years. I consider them all personal friends of mine. They're just amazing people. And they know what they're doing. They're people that have so much experience. I like to say that Goal of Life is a new company. I mean, it did start 7 months ago. So it is a new company. This is the first year. However, it is definitely not a company that's run by amateurs by any means. The people that run this company are people that have a 25, now 26-year track record of success. These people really have done some extraordinary work throughout their lifetimes, throughout their careers. And now Goal of Life is just the next stage of showing what their talent can do. So the first person I'd like to talk about is Mr. Kelly Olson here on the left. Now, Mr. Kelly Olson, he's our main founder. He was also one of the original founders of the Tahitian Noni Juice Company. Now, that company was started 26 years ago. And he was the person that really was the one behind the business, of Tahitian Noni, right? He put together the business plan, the compensation plan. He's really the expert when it comes to developing, compensation plans to make a product move, right? And he did a wonderful job with the last company. He's doing even a better job with this company. He's actually perfected the comp plan to make it even more lucrative, actually even simpler to make money with. But Kelly Olson is a legend in our industry. I mean, he's known in about 100 countries because in the previous company, that's exactly what they did. They expanded the company into about 100 countries. So that means that when Kelly Olson does something, everybody notices, right? And when he started Goal of Life, so many people wanted to be a part of this, including myself. So there's such a high demand all over the world for Goal of Life. People are just waiting for this to come into their countries, into their markets. And it's because Kelly really is someone who has proven to be very successful. He's proven to help other people become very successful. As a matter of fact, in the previous company, they created over 250 millionaires. And in Goal of Life, I predict they're going to be creating many more. We're just getting started, and already people are doing extremely well income-wise with our company. And it's because our products are really special. They really do work. So we're going to talk about that today. The second person that I'd like to introduce you to is Mr. Sean Whitney. He's right here in the middle now. He used to be the vice president of sales and marketing for the previous company. And thanks to his efforts, that company was a huge success. It grew in leaps and bounds. And now he is the president of Go Love Life, doing exactly what he knows how to do, right? To make sure that our marketing just works. And he's very supportive of all the leaders. So I really love talking to Sean. I talk to him on a regular basis. So he's one of the three original founders, and he's a very strong asset to our company. Also, we have Mr. Cody Day. Now, Cody Day is the expert when it comes to international expansion. He knows how to really take care of all those legalities, and he knows how to get products registered and companies registered and licensing and all these things that require international expansion. Plus, he knows different languages and he understands different cultures. So he's the perfect person to really be the third founder of Go Love Life, because when I saw that he was here, I just knew the company was going to grow extremely fast all over the world. And that's exactly what's happened. In just 6-7 months, this company has expanded all over the place. We are shipping to 25 different countries. Now, that's just the beginning. I mean, we're going to be adding on more countries, by the end of the year. We're going to be adding on more countries definitely next year. But in just 6-7 months, we've done more than companies normally do in 6, 7 years. And it's because these gentlemen really, really have the expertise in everything that they're doing. So we're in very good hands with Go Love Life. I like to say that we're a baby that's being born, but a baby that's being born at 25 years old because of their experience. So just as our name indicates, we believe in loving life. We believe that everyone deserves to love life. And I personally believe that in order to truly love your life, you need to live your best life, right? You need to be doing what you were meant to be doing, right? I think a lot of us feel that they were born with a purpose, but sometimes, we get distracted, life gets in the way, as we say, and we kind of lose that guide, we lose that purpose. So in order to really recognize that, and a lot of people are rediscovering that when they're entering Goal of Life, in order to really live your best life, you need freedom. You absolutely need freedom in order to really live out your purpose. And that's what this opportunity affords people. It affords them the freedom, the time freedom and the financial freedom to be able to really focus on the things that they love doing. I personally love to connect with people. I love traveling. I love having these adventures. And I know that with the previous company, working with these three gentlemen, that's exactly what I had. I had an amazing lifestyle where I would just travel all the time and have plenty of adventures. And I know that that's going to continue now with Goal of Life, and it's going to be even better. So in order to do that, well, we also need to promote our main message, right? Our main message is that people need to have optimal health, that everyone deserves to have optimal health. And I know that many people try. We all want to be healthy. Nobody says, I wish to be unhealthy, right? People try to be healthy. They try to eat the best they can. They try to take the right supplements, but sometimes we still get sick anyway. We don't know exactly what's causing the illnesses, but we know that there's got to be something to understanding, why the body is healthy and why the body gets sick. So here at Goal of Life, we truly are getting to the root of the problem. We don't market products that alleviate symptoms, because there's a lot of products that do that, right? They take away the pain. They may create some energy for you. They may lower some symptoms of certain illnesses, but rarely do products and companies behind them really try to get to the root of the problem, to really try to fix things at the root level, right? Trying to really understand what causes these problems. So at Goal of Life, we do exactly that. We try to understand what it is that makes you healthy or unhealthy, and we target that. And I know that for a lot of people, it's been very confusing because there's so many supplements out on the market that we don't really know what we should buy. I know that when I look at this little red basket here on the top right corner, I think of myself, because I used to be like that. I used to load up on all kinds of vitamins and supplements, and I never really understood if they were truly, the best thing for me. But I would take them with faith, hoping for the best. And you know what? Everything changed. Everything changed 6, 7 months ago. I was very, confused before as to what I should be doing. And it cost me a lot of money, because let me tell you, buying all those supplements, I mean, I was easily spending $300, $350 a month just on the supplements I would use. And like I said, 6, 7 months ago, all that changed because I was introduced to Goal of Life. I was told by the founders of this company that all I needed was three products that work together in a system. And I said, three, that seems very little. But, I wanted to test out the products, and I tried them for 30 days. And in order to give it a true test, I put everything else that I was taking aside. I put it all in a drawer. Well, 7 months later, everything is still in the drawer. I'm only taking the three Goal of Life products, but you know what? In 30 days, I noticed a huge difference. I noticed that my digestion was getting better, my energy was going up, I was sleeping better, my pain and inflammation started going away. So I really felt like I was getting better results for just the three product system of Goal of Life than taking all those other, pills and vitamins and supplements that I was taking in the past. And you know what? The best part of it is that now I'm spending less than half the money. So the confusion has gone away, the expense has gone away. And yes, this is definitely a lot easier, a lot simpler. And I think that's what everybody's looking for, is a way to really make being healthy simple. And that's what Go Love Life does, because we really do focus on the power of one. We believe that there's really just that one thing that we all need to do to look better, to feel better, and to perform at our best. And that one thing is simply taking care of our gut health. In particular, we talk about the gut microbiome. right? That's what we need to really make sure that's working healthy, that's working properly, that's healthy. We need the microbiome to be healthy. So what exactly is the gut microbiome? Well, I think when I talk about gut health, I think most people can understand that it's very important, right? A lot of important things happen in the gut, right? But what the microbiome is in particular is that whole community of those microorganisms that lives inside of us. That's what's called the microbiome. It's like a whole universe, a whole world inside of us that functions. We don't really see it because it's too small, right? We can't see it with the naked eye, but it's there, right? We have to look at it through a microscope to see that there's not millions or billions, but trillions of these little cells, these little microorganisms. The microbiome is made up of so many different organisms. We have like viruses and fungus and enzymes, and among them are bacteria. We have tons and tons and tons of bacteria, trillions of them. And before we used to associate bacteria with something bad, and it's true, there are bad bacteria out there. We don't want them anywhere near our system, or anywhere near our microbiome. But what science is verifying more and more each day is that we have good bacteria, and it's not just beneficial bacteria. It's essential. If we don't have that, we can't function. We can't function properly. We need to make sure that we have the good bacteria in our gut microbiome. It needs to be constantly growing and flourishing. And when it happens, we're healthy. Okay. But what happens most of the times is that we don't have enough of the good bacteria. That happens to a lot of people. And instead we're creating bad bacteria constantly. So when we have that unbalance, right? That when we have that problem where we're having more bad bacteria grow than the good bacteria, then that's when we get sick. That's when we get illnesses like diabetes and high blood pressure and pain and inflammation, you name it. It's all related to that gut imbalance. And we have to fix that. So how do we do that? So we know that the good bacteria only grows when you feed it good, healthy, organic foods. So every time you eat fruits and vegetables and herbs and everything that's organic and natural, yes, you are feeding and growing your good, healthy bacteria. Now, the problem is we don't always eat perfectly, right? Even people that tell me, oh, I have a healthy diet. Well, nobody's perfect. No one can tell me that they eat exactly what they need and they don't eat what they don't need, because we all eat things that are not going to be that healthy, right? I'm the first one to admit that I like a dessert every now and then. I like having a good hamburger every now and then. So we are eating foods that are high in sugar, foods that are greasy foods that are processed foods all the time, especially if you live where I live in the United States. We're just surrounded by fast food restaurants, and that's all we get is processed food. So what happens is that every time you eat those types of foods, you're feeding the wrong type of bacteria. You're feeding the bad bacteria. The bad bacteria loves those types of foods. So the bad bacteria is the one that grows and reproduces. And then you create that imbalance in the microbiome, in the gut microbiome. So we want to make sure that things are fixed, right? We can't have more bad bacteria growing than good bacteria. That's what leads to just illness. And it is so important to understand how the gut microbiome controls the rest of the body. Actually, the scientists are calling the gut microbiome the second brain in our bodies. That's how important it is, because the gut microbiome, when you take care of it, it could be your best friend. Everything in your body starts to work properly. But when you don't take care of it, when you neglect your gut microbiome, it can be your worst enemy. It really can, because every single system in the body starts to fail one by one because of that imbalance in the gut microbiome. So remember, the gut microbiome really is the second brain, because it does control all the other functions of the body. It even communicates with the brain. It's incredible. We know now that even brain disorders and mental disorders, even behavioral disorders, neurological disorders, they're very much related to that gut imbalance. So we want to keep the gut microbiome healthy at all times. Now, don't take my word for it. Just Google it, like we say, right? There's so much information out on the internet. These are just some examples. You can find information on medical journal sites, on government websites like PubMed. And we know now that the gut plays a role in dementia. It plays a role in things like depression and even long COVID, right? People are still getting symptoms, even though they caught COVID maybe 6 months ago or a year ago. They're still getting symptoms. And we know now that that has to do a lot with the bad bacteria that's still in your system. So we have to make sure that the gut is healthy. This really is the key to health. So what happens when you create all that good bacteria and then and only then can we say that the gut microbiome is healthy? Well, the first thing you start to notice is improved digestion. Now, I like to think that that's really the first sign that your body is starting to function the way it's supposed to, right? When your digestion starts normalizing. I can honestly say that in the first few days, I noticed that my digestion became perfect when I started taking the Go Love Life products. And when that happens, you're better able to absorb the nutrients in your body, right? All the nutrients from your food and from the supplements you take are going to be better absorbed in the body, right? Also, when you have a good, healthy gut microbiome, it strengthens your immune system. Now, why is this so important? Well, because we live in the age of COVID now, right? Things are very different. We're living in crazy times, I guess you can call them. But we know that the best way to live with COVID is to protect ourselves, because COVID's not going away anytime soon. It's just still around, right? So we want to make sure that we are building our immune system. The people that are getting very sick from catching COVID have weak immune systems. And if we have a strong immune system, we'll be able to handle COVID and a lot of other diseases and functions and viruses and infections, whatever, what have you. Also, when your gut microbiome is healthy because you have that abundance of good bacteria, then what happens is that the gut microbiome manufactures its own vitamins and the body starts to heal itself. It also acts as a natural antibiotic fighting off unhealthy bacteria. So it's really remarkable how the microbiome, the healthy microbiome, really does impact the function of every system in your body. Starting with allergies, we know that people are getting a lot better with allergies. I know some people in my group that have food allergies actually, and before they weren't able to eat certain foods like chocolate or peanuts, and now they're eating those foods. So it's really amazing. And by the way, chocolate is very healthy as long as you eat the one without the sugar, right? So, you know, it's good to be able to get rid of those allergies. Also, it helps regulate your metabolism, right? And we all need help with that once we get a little older, right? Things just don't, you know, the calories just don't burn off like they used to when we were younger. So we need help regulating our metabolism. It also helps with your neurological function. The gut microbiome, the healthy gut microbiome, impacts your mood. It helps fight off fatigue. It helps eliminate inflammation from your body. And a lot of people know that that's my testimony. I was able to get rid of pain and inflammation from my right arm. It used to hurt quite a bit. It's been like that for 7-8 years. And 30 days into the product, the pain started going away. My second, third month into the products, the pain just disappeared. It never came back. So I'm so happy that I'm able to go back to the gym and exercise and swim and do the things that I really love doing. It really has been a change of life for me. Also, you lose weight and you do it very gradually and naturally. You know, it's not like a crash diet. As a matter of fact, we don't even promote our system as a weight loss program. It's not. It's a program to make your gut microbiome healthy. But as a result, as a side effect, you could say, you do lose weight because your metabolism speeds up and your digestion improves. So you're going to naturally lose weight. Also, you sleep a lot better. Your energy goes up. Your stamina goes up. Your liver and your kidney function starts to work better. Also, a healthy gut microbiome protects your skeletal system. It improves the appearance of your skin. Your skin starts to look cleaner and radiant. Also, it helps with your brain function, your neural systems, and it simply just helps you age healthy. It helps you age, as I like to say, gracefully, because, you know, we all have to age, but we want to do it well. So let's talk a little bit about these vitamins, the store-bought vitamins, right? Because I used to be one of those guys that used to go into the vitamin shop. I don't know if we have vitamin shops in Europe or in Africa, but here there's a store called Vitamin Shop and they sell you all kinds of vitamins. So I used to go and load up. That was me with the little red basket. And what I realize now is that a lot of these vitamins are synthetic. They're not coming from fruits and vegetables. So your body's not really designed to absorb synthetic material. What ends up happening is your body just flushes these vitamins out. So you're really throwing your money down the drain because it's all coming out, from your urine. It's expensive urine is what it is. So I learned not to throw my money away. Here at Go Love Life, we do things very differently. We don't look for synthetic solutions to our health challenges or our health concerns. Here we look towards nature, and I really believe that that's how God intended it to be. Everything that we need on this earth is already here. We just have to discover it. All of our true medicine, so to speak, comes from the food and the plants, and we just have to figure out where it is. Now, Goal of Life does an amazing job of doing that for us. They go to the gardens of the world to collect all these fruits and vegetables and superfoods that we need to nourish our bodies. They go to the exotic markets of the world to find, these healing herbs and these healing spices. They go to the remote areas of the world and even the ancient sources. So here on this map, you're going to find where we collect our ingredients from, and you could see it's from all over the globe. So we really do an amazing job of getting the best things on earth together in one simple system. And, this is the best reason I can give you as to why Go Love Life is so special. Because yes, there are a lot of nutritional companies out there and they may have good products. I know most companies offer something of value. And then, there's always going to be companies that may even start talking about the gut microbiome because it is a hot topic right now. But really what it comes down to is who's going to do the best job. That's what it comes down to. And I really, truly believe that Go Love Life is doing the best job of finding the best things on earth, things that really target the well-being of the gut microbiome. They put it all together in a very simple system that's easy to take. I mean, it's in liquid form, so your body is going to be absorbing the nutrients so much faster and easier. It's what we call bioavailable, right? Liquid supplements are more bioavailable than supplements that come in pills or tablets. And not just that, but they're making it affordable and accessible to everyone. So that's why I think Go Love Life is always going to be the leader in this gut microbiome space, because they're just doing a better job than anybody else. And remember, this is just the beginning. So our company every year is going to be evolving. It's going to be improving. They're going to find new ways of getting the best things on earth that we need, and really targeting our, like I said in the beginning of the presentation, targeting the root of the problem, not just covering up symptoms like many products do. We are getting to the real core, right? To understand what makes us healthy. So remember that everything that we collect is 100% organic, and everything is ethically sourced. That's very important to know. And we are going to achieve three very important health fundamental objectives, when we take our Go Love Life products. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to create that good bacteria that we need. And we do that with the probiotics in our product system. There's plenty of probiotics. Okay. Also, once we've created the good healthy bacteria, then we need to feed the healthy bacteria, and we do that with prebiotics. The prebiotics are the food that feed the good bacteria. And then number three, we support the natural detox process. We want to eliminate those toxins, and we want to eliminate the bad bacteria from our system. So we do that with three simple products, starting with PhytoPower. Now, PhytoPower is really quite a remarkable product. It's something that you just scoop. It's a powder, but you just use a little scoop that comes inside the pouch to measure it with, and then you put a scoop in about 10 ounces, I would say, of water or juice. You could mix it in your favorite beverage. It doesn't have to be water. But you take this every day, and I love this product because the minute I take it, I really feel that it's working. I feel like my mood, it just improves. I become a different person. I feel that energy boost. Very few times do I actually say that I feel a product actually working, and this one I feel it working. So the reason that happens is because you're just flooding your body with nutrients the minute you take this PhytoPower, starting with with 35 different fruits and vegetables. That's what we're getting every time we take a serving of Phytopower. 35 different fruits and vegetables of all different colors. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I couldn't eat 35 fruits and vegetables every day. You know, it's that would be hard to do. You'd have to eat plates and plates and plates of food. But with every serving of Phytopower, that's exactly what you're getting. 35 different fruits and vegetables of all different colors. And it is important to have the variety of colors because we know now that every color has its own function, right? Like, for example, greens, everything that's green is going to be good for your immune system, and it helps you detox your body. But the orange and yellow fruits and vegetables, they give us energy. And the red fruits and vegetables, they're good for circulation. And all of the blues and the purples, they're good for relieving stress. And they also fight off inflammation. They work as anti-inflammatories. So we have that diversity of colors in the Phytopower. Another thing that we're going to find in the Phytopower is a digestive enzyme blend. We actually find 5 of the key digestive enzymes that help us digest our food and improve our digestion. And then we have 8 key probiotics. Now remember, the probiotics are what create the good, healthy bacteria. And once we've created the good, healthy bacteria, we need to feed it. We do that with prebiotics. Now remember, the good bacteria likes good food. You can't give it junk food, right? So these are the sources of our prebiotics. They're the best foods, most nutritious foods. We get our prebiotics from red onion, from apple, from garlic, from seaweed, from leeks, the baobab fruit, and asparagus. So you can see a lot goes into that one product. And if that isn't enough, we have 2 other liquid supplements to complete the 3-product system. Now, these are in liquid form, so you don't have to prepare them. You just pour them into a little shot glass. I usually pour it like halfway with the shot glass that actually comes with the bottles. And we have 2. We have the one in the red label, which is called Next Balance. This is the one that stabilizes your body. And then we have the one in the purple label, the Next Detox. This is the one that cleans the cells. And it's important to do both on a daily basis because you need a daily stabilizing and daily cleaning of your cells. Now, why do we call these supplements Next? Well, because this is the next generation of liquid supplements. You know, the first one was created 26 years ago. That was Tahitian noni juice, but a lot has happened in 25 years, right? We have new discoveries, new advancements, we have new technologies. And one of the things that we can tell people about our supplements is that they are loaded with phytonutrients, but in particular, there is an abundance of polyphenols. Now, polyphenols are certain types of phytonutrients that target the health of the gut microbiome. They make the gut microbiome healthy. So polyphenols are very important. And we know that polyphenols have also been linked to lowering blood sugar. So a lot of times we get that question, I'm a diabetic, can I take these products? The answer is absolutely yes. These products were made for you. They actually help lower blood sugar because of the polyphenols in them. They also, the polyphenols, they also improve heart health. They also improve your brain function. And polyphenols also reduce inflammation in the body. And this is very important to realize because everyone has inflammation in their body. Sometimes we don't realize we have it, but everyone has inflammation. They call inflammation the silent killer, right? We have to make sure that we take care of it because it usually leads to other bigger illnesses when we don't take care of that inflammation. And we need to take care of that before it gets any worse, right? So we need to take our Goal of Life products that contain polyphenols. And one of the ingredients that we use that has an abundance of polyphenols is the noni fruit. Now, the noni fruit has always been good for many different illnesses, a wide range of different conditions, and now we know it's because of the polyphenol count in them. And what's interesting to know is that here in Goal of Life, the noni that we use is a lot more potent than the noni we used 26 years ago when we started that first noni juice supplement, right? And the reason for that is because we're using a new technology. It's called red light fermentation, where we take the noni, put it under red light, ferment it for 30 days. And after 30 days, look what happens. The polyphenols in the noni, they increase by 25%. So we're actually increasing the nutritional value of the noni. Pretty remarkable, right? So we like to say that we've perfected noni now with Goal of Life. And as good as noni is, it's still just part of the solution. We have a lot of ingredients that we put into the next balance. We used, of course, the red light ferment noni, but we also put in jackfruit and amla fruit. Sometimes amla is referred to as amalaki. It's a very powerful fruit from India. And what these superfoods do is that they help build up the immune system and they help fight off inflammation. We also find fruit acids in the next balance, which help balance out the acidity levels in the gut microbiome. And we use turmeric. Now, a lot of people know the value of turmeric, right? But this is fermented turmeric, which makes it even stronger. And it helps a lot with circulation. Also, we use purple carrot. Now, purple carrot, just like noni, is abundant with these polyphenols. So it helps target the microbiome. It has some very impressive anti-inflammatory properties. Blueberry we use for anti-aging. Red grape we use for the renal system. And the young pumpkin fruit is for creating new healthy cells. So you can see a lot goes into this one product, the next balance. And then in the second liquid supplement, the next detox, we also have another wide range of ingredients. Remember, the detox is the one that cleans the skin, it cleans the blood, it cleans the liver and the gut. So in the detox, we also use noni because noni is just an important part of what we do, the red light ferment noni in particular. We also add artichoke because artichoke is excellent for cleaning the blood, cleaning the liver and the intestinal tract. And then we have chlorella. Chlorella is a superfood that's just loaded with chlorophyll, and it helps get rid of carcinogens, which causes cancer in the body. We also use the fermented turmeric. We also use the purple carrot in the detox. But in the detox, we add the moringa leaf. Now, moringa leaf is very powerful stuff, right? A lot of people use it all over the world. It is the most nutritious plant in the world. And it is also very, very effective for lowering blood sugar. Cranberry we also use for detoxing, and also a mix of berries to, again, regulate blood sugar and also to repair skin damage. So you can see a lot goes into these three products. It is a very, very complete system. You're getting so much nutrition, everything you can possibly need to really have a healthy gut microbiome, to really make sure that that gut microbiome is operating at optimal level. So who needs our products? Everyone. Everyone that has a gut, everyone that has an intestinal tract really needs our products. Now, most people are seeing results right away. It doesn't take you months and months and months. Even though we do tell people, give it a good 30 to 90 days to really see the best results. But in 2-3 weeks, people are already starting to notice the following things. They're noticing that their stress levels are going down, that they're improving their sleep. Their circadian rhythm is normalizing. What is the circadian rhythm? It's that internal clock that we all have that tells us when it's time to go to sleep, when it's time to wake up. It's like when we know when we should be feeling energized and when we should be feeling sleepy, right? Well, some people don't have that. I know I didn't. I used to go to sleep very late at night sometimes because I would never get sleepy. And now I still go to bed late, but I get sleepy. I get sleepy. That's the difference. I know when it's time to just stop everything I'm doing and go to bed because I can't anymore. I can't function. The bed is calling me, like we say, right? My pillow is calling me. So that's a big difference, So it makes me feel more well rested, and I'm able to wake up feeling better in the mornings. So another thing that happens right away is that your digestive system improves, and it does not take 2 to 3 weeks to see this. Believe me, you're going to see this in like 2-3 days. Also, your skin starts to look better. Your hair starts improving, the appearance of your hair and your skin. Also, your joints get better. Your muscle movement improves. Your inflammation starts to just go away, which is wonderful. The way you focus and the way you concentrate gets better. Your energy is improved. Your stamina is improved. Your recovery time can be improved. And that's why it's very important to recommend these products, not just to sick people. We have this tendency of just looking after sick people, like go looking for who are the people that we want to fix, right? But really it's for everybody, and young, healthy, athletic people, they definitely will see a big difference in this product. You want to give it to athletes because these are the people that are going to see the difference in their stamina, in their recovery time. Also, the way you respond to food and cravings gets a lot better. And the way I explain this is that when you're taking the Go Love Life products, you're getting so well nourished that your body's not going to keep asking you for more and more food because it's satisfied. It's getting the nourishment it needs. You know, usually when you have these food cravings, it's because you're eating calories, but you're not getting the nutrients. You know, we have a term here in the United States. So I'm sure most people all over the world can understand this term. It's called empty calories. We eat a lot of empty calories, right? Because we're eating a lot of food sometimes that's very high in calories, but very low in nutrition. So when that happens, your body keeps asking you for more and more food because it's not satisfied. That's why when you eat fast food, sometimes 2, 3 hours later, you're hungry again, right? Well, that doesn't happen anymore when you're on Go Love Life products. As a matter of fact, I realized that I don't snack between meals anymore. It's incredible. I can go, without snacking, and I just don't have the desire. I don't have the desire for sweet things as much as I used to. So that really does really go under control. And then obviously you're going to feel lighter. Your clothes are going to feel better, which is amazing, right? Who doesn't want that? I recently went to the mall like about a month ago, and I had to buy like 3 new pairs of pants because my pants weren't fitting me anymore. They were too big, which is a great feeling, right? It's great knowing that you're a different size now. So, we really do want these products to be in everyone's household because it's really going to improve the quality of everyone's life without exception. Everyone benefits. It doesn't matter, where you are in the world. It doesn't matter how old you are, what condition you have. You're going to have a better quality of life. And that's why we have such an amazing, amazing opportunity. Now, I just went over all of the product details, and in the second half of the Zoom, I'm going to go over the opportunity because there is a great business attached to this, and there's a lot of different things you could do to make money out there, but this is a way to make money where you're truly blessing the lives of people, where you're really changing the quality of life of people. So it really is quite satisfying, and I think most people like to help people. I mean, so it is a great business for everybody to take part in. And just by introducing people to this blessing, you can really, really make a lot of money. There's people making great money in our company already. The company makes it so simple. It makes it so simple to be a part of Goal of Life. A membership only costs $25. I think most people can afford that, right? That's not a lot of money. So you become a member for $25, and now you have access to the products at the member price, or the affiliate price, as we call it. So that drops down to $165, but the best price is when you go on subscription. Subscription means that the company is going to send you your product automatically. It usually happens, it happens on the 10th actually of every month. And that's when you just get your product delivered to your house. And just for being on subscription, you're going to pay the lower price. And it's recommended that everybody be on subscription because you don't want to run out of this product. Trust me, you start to feel really good, and you get used to feeling good. So when you're finishing those bottles and finishing that pouch, it's good to know that the next pack is on its way. Now remember, the pack is only designed to last for 30 days, so you're definitely going to need a pack a month, and you're going to need a pack per person because it's not a good idea to share your products with another person. You're just not going to get the full benefit from it. So if you are living in a household that has 2 people, 3 people that want to be healthy, then you order 2 and 3 packs per month. That's how it works. And here in the US, we actually give free shipping for doing that. But even if you're not in the US and you don't have that same offer, it's still a good idea to order 2 or more packs per month because you're always going to need one extra to share with somebody. It's interesting. I have one of our team members here in the US who, when she signed up, she said her biggest problem was that she was missing the opportunity of getting product into people's hands right away, because she would talk to people and people were getting very interested. But then when she told them, well, you have to register, and it'll take a few days for you to get your product, it was almost like some people kind of procrastinated and they put it off. So she realized that she needed extra packs on hand. So that's exactly what she did. She started ordering extra packs. And now she just goes around, and the minute people start showing interest, she's like, well, here's the pack. I have it here for you. It's like immediate gratification, right? People just get it right away. So that worked for her. Not everybody can do that. Not everybody, loves to just, sell and have product on hand like that. But it's a good idea to always have at least one extra pack, because you never know when someone's going to be interested, and you could just say, I have one right here if you want it, just, give me the money, or you could even have them register and then have that first pack sent to your address. You could do that. It's very flexible. You could just kind of make an exchange, whatever you want to do to get the product in people's hands. But it's always a good idea to have an extra pack on hand. That's just my opinion. So let's talk about the compensation plan, because this is really, really what convinced me to join Go Love Life. I knew I was going to be a consumer because the products just seemed phenomenal. But when I saw the comp plan, that's what really convinced me to be a distributor leader, right? Because I saw that it was honestly the most simplest, most lucrative, most fair comp plan I've seen in my almost 30 years of doing this. And I give the credit to Kelly Olson. He truly is a mastermind when it comes to creating comp plans. He did a great job in the past company, but this one is just so much better, so much easier, and more lucrative. Now the plan pays 55%. So that means every time that there's a sale made somewhere, the company will keep 45%, 55% will go out to the field. And that's true. That's very transparent. Not 1% goes back to the company. There is no breakage, as we call it in this company. Everything, that whole 55% gets exhausted throughout the field every single month. And what I love about our comp plan is that there are only 5 ranks to move up in, 5 ranks to achieve, which is great, because I think most people can see themselves going from rank to rank to rank to rank. Now, not everybody's going to do it at the same speed. Some people get to the top position in less than a year. Some people, it might take them 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Even if it takes you 5 years to get to the top position, don't you think it's still better than waiting 40 years to retire at a regular job and making a fraction of what you're used to making, right? People make a lot of money at Elite Performer. I mean, we're averaging now about 25,000, 30,000 a month at Elite Performer. Okay, that's what people are making at this level. But of course, you start with merchant, right? You go step by step. So let's talk about how you get from member to merchant. Now, remember, member is just it's not a leadership title. It just means that you're active. That means that you put in your pack order. And what you have to do in order to qualify for any rank or commissions in general is just put in at least 1 pack a month. That's your personal volume requirement. So when we see the number 130 here, it means 1 pack. That's what you're getting for every pack. And a merchant means that you have to purchase your pack, right? But then your group has to move 1,040, which means 8 packs. And you would have to bring in at least 3 people. Once you bring in 3 people and move 8 packs among everyone in your group, then you're a merchant. And then a builder means that now your 3 biggest legs, okay, because you can sponsor in all the people you want. This is a unilevel, so you can go as wide as you want. And you can have as many legs as you want, but your 3 biggest legs will have to move 6 packs in each of them, and your total volume is 40 packs to be a builder. To be a leader, your 3 biggest legs will move 25 packs in each of them, and you'll need to move 200 packs to be a leader. To be a star performer, you need 4 legs that move 50 packs in each of them, and then your total volume is 400 packs. And to be an elite performer, you would need 5 legs growing that move 60 packs in each of them, and your total volume would be 600 packs. Now, 600 packs may sound like a lot, but that doesn't mean that you need 600 people. I mean, if everybody orders 1 or 2 or 3 packs each, then you realize that you don't need 600 people. You can go to elite performer with as little as like 300 to 500 people, right? Some people have done it with even less amount of people, because they're creating a culture within their team of buying 2 to 3 packs per person, right? If you have customers, then you're going to need to do that. But that's what happens. People can get to elite performer with not too many people. If you ask anybody else who's built a network marketing organization in another company and has gotten to a top position, they'll tell you that they needed thousands of people. And over here, you just need a few hundred people. I would say from 300 to 500 people to get to the very top position. So when I tell that to people, they almost look at me like like I'm crazy, like, right? Like this is too good to be true. But that's what happens. People get to the very top position in our company with not a whole lot of people. And you make a lot of money because of the bonuses. So I'll explain to you how the bonuses work in just 1 minute. But to go through the plan in order, let's talk about the levels. Level 1, you'll make 15%. Now, who's on level 1? Everybody that you personally sponsor, everyone that you recommend the product to. So whether they come in as members or even if they're just customers. Let's say they don't pay the $25, they're just customers, they're just shopping through your site. All those people will be on level 1 and you'll make a full 15% on level 1, which is a lot of money because if you know anything about the unilevel plan, traditionally in other companies it pays very little. On the first couple of levels, it only pays like 1% or 2%. And here we're paying 15% on level 1 and 10% on level 2. So 25% of the entire 55% comp plan is just on 2 levels. We did it that way so that people can make significant money right off the bat. We want new people to come in and make good money, right? And you can just by sponsoring a lot of people and showing them how to sponsor. So what does that mean in terms of money? Well, 15% of that 130, that pack, is approximately $20. That's what you're going to make per pack, per person, every single month on level 1. And if people buy retail, you'll make as much as $40 per pack per person on level 1 every month. On level 2, you'll make 10%, which comes out to $13 per pack per person every single month. Now, again, like individually, it may not seem like a lot of money, but it adds up. It adds up. When you start recruiting and showing other people how to recruit other people, then there's no reason why just on focusing on your first 2 levels, you should be able to make over $1,000 a month easily in this company. Some people make even more than that, $2,000 or more, just by focusing on sponsoring others and showing them how to sponsor others. That's it, right? But at some point, your group will start growing into the deeper levels. It's just not bound to happen, right? It naturally occurs. And then when you do start growing your group in those deeper levels, level 3, 4, 5, and 6, then you start making more money. Now, depending on your rank, you will make more and more of a percentage. But at the top 2 ranks, star performer and elite performer, you'll make no less than 5% on all of those levels, level 3, level 4, level 5, and level 6. But the magic happens when you get into the top 3 leadership positions, when you're at leader, star performer, and elite performer, because that's when the bonuses kick in. So you're going to get a leadership bonus, which adds more to your level 6. As a leader, they're adding 3 to the 4% on level 6. So now you're getting a total of 7%. They're adding 5% to the 5. So now you're getting a total of 10% on level 6 as a star performer. And then as an elite performer, they're adding 10 to the 5, which gives you a total of 15% on level 6. Okay, so that's a lot of money that we're paying on level 6. Just like we're paying up 15% on level 1, we're paying up to 15% on level 6. Why? Because when you do grow your organization, on level 6 is where you're going to probably have the most amount of people. Statistically, that's where you have the most people. And the company wants to pay you more money where you have the most people. It just makes sense. This is where you make more money. And then finally, we have this bonus, the dynamic compression bonus pool, which is the most dynamic and most unique part of our comp plan. See, what the company does is all that deep volume. Sometimes people look at our comp plan and they say, well, it only pays down to 6 levels. What happens when my group starts growing into level 7, 8, 9, and 10? Well, that money doesn't go back to the company, that deep volume. It actually goes into the pool. And then it gets redistributed back to the leaders, right? So if you're in these top 3 positions, you're going to get a piece of that pool. And it's a lot of money that goes into this pool every single month. So they take 16% of that money and they divide it among all the qualified leaders every month. They take 24% of that pool and they divide it among all the star performers. And then they take the biggest amount, 60%, and they divide it among all elite performers. So that's why people at this level, at elite performer, are making so much money. I haven't met anybody who's become an elite performer and made less than $10,000 in their first month as an elite performer. But now we have people making as much as $25,000 and $30,000 a month as an elite performer, and it's just going to keep growing. Remember, we're just a 7-month-old company. This is going to get bigger and bigger, and as the company gets bigger, the incomes get bigger as well. So what I want to show you is this work model that works very well for people that want to make $5,000 quickly a month. what you want to do is you want to bring you want to order at least 2 packs a month, because you want to have one for yourself and one for somebody else. And then you want to find customers. Remember, not everyone's going to jump into the business. They might start off as customers first. So you want to find at least 2 customers. Okay, so the goal here is to make yourself responsible for moving 4 packs a month. Okay, between what you need and what your customers need. That's what you're going to order every month. And then when you find the people that want to make the money, right, you show 5 people that are going to be your business partners. You show them how to do exactly the same thing, how to move 4 packs a month between what they need and their customers need. So that's when you make $364. Now that covers your 2 packs a month. Okay, and those people on level 1, they're going to show their 5 people how to do the same thing. They're going to show their 5 people how to move 4 packs a month, and then you make over $1,300 every month. But when the people on level 2 show their 5 people how to move 4 packs a month, that's when you make $4,589 per month. And this doesn't even include the bonuses. The bonuses will drive this income way past $5,000 a month. So this is the way to do it. This was a work model that was created by my sponsor, Valencia Pamphil. It worked for her very well. As a matter of fact, by doing this and showing her team how to do it, in her first month, she hit the top level of our company. She hit elite performer, and she didn't make 5,000. She made over 10,000 in her first month. Now, what we're showing you here in this work model is only 3 levels of duplication. But if we keep duplicating this plan down to level 4, level 5, level 6, the numbers do become astronomical. So there, you have to understand there's really no limit to how much money you can make. People are going to love the incomes that they make here in Go Love Life. We're just getting started, and we're already starting to see some nice incomes, but it's just going to get more and more. I easily see the day where people are making over $100,000 a month here in Go Love Life. That's definitely going to happen. And it's not just the incomes, it's the travel, it's the experiences. If you know anything about our founders, they love to give away trips. So we are creating that culture of having people win trips. So every year there's going to be trips for the top leaders, where they get to stay in the best hotels, right? They get to see the most exotic, most incredible places on earth. And this is only our first year, and we're already talking trips, right? We're already announcing that we're going to have our international convention. Now that's just a few days away, right? We're leaving on Wednesday to be part of this amazing historic event, September 7th through the 9th. And it really is going to be quite a remarkable event. There's going to be a lot of new things being introduced, including even a new product. So we'll keep you informed about that. And yeah, things are going to get very interesting very soon. Very, very, very soon. Remember, things are just going to get better and better every year. Now, for the people that hit Elite Performer this year, they will be able to go to this amazing retreat in Dubai. This is happening in March of 2023. So we still have a few more months to qualify. And I just want to finish off the presentation today by showing you this graph. This is the 4 stages of life that a network marketing company goes through. Now, this happens to all network marketing companies, including ours. Right now, we're right here. We're at the beginning. We're at formulation. We're growing so fast. We have over 45,000 members now. So we're growing so fast that we'll be going into concentration rather quickly. And at some point, we'll start our momentum phase. Now, the momentum phase can last anywhere from 10 to 20 years, depending on the company. And at some point, we'll go into stability. Now, stability means that the company still keeps growing, but just not as much as when it was in momentum. So I know a lot of people today join a lot of companies that are in stability, you know, those companies that have been around for a long time, like Amway and Herbalife. And you can still make some money by joining at stability, but the big money is usually made when you're catching that wave, when you're coming in early before everybody else. So remember, 90% of the wealth to be made is here at formulation. And remember, there is no risk. There is no risk in Go Love Life. These people have a track record of success, you know, of 25, 26 years. You know, they know exactly what they're doing. This is just a continuation of what they know how to do. So this is not a new risky company. Don't look at it that way. This is like getting in at the right time at something that's just going to continue to grow for decades to come in the future. So I really hope that everyone can catch the vision of where we're going. And if you haven't joined our team today, well, we're inviting you to join our team. Remember, you can get everything you need out of life: optimal health, financial freedom, and plenty of adventure with Go Love Life. And I like to close off always by saying that we have the 4 ingredients for success. We have an amazing universal product that everyone needs. Number 2, we have an amazing corporate team that we can trust, and we know that it's going to they're going to lead the company into huge success in the future. Number 3, we have the most simplest, most fair, most lucrative comp plan I've ever seen in my career. And number 4, the perfect timing. The timing cannot be better to really take advantage of getting in early, being first in your market. So with that said, I am going to now allow you guys to open up your mics. If anybody out there really wants to, ask a question or has any, anything that needs to be cleared up, I invite you to open up your mic and participate, because we love to, hear you and answer questions. I see a few
Hello,
people are new here. Yes, how are you? I just see that your phone is
Oh, Sir Charles, it's me. I forgot the name that we call ourselves. And it's
uh-huh.
Charles here. It's Charles
Oh,
from UK.
oh, Charles, yes, yes, my tocayo.
Takayo, that's it.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Uh,
Okay.
uh, yes, fantastic presentation. First time I've come to see your presentation. Very informative, brilliant, I have to say. I'm quietly excited. My question that I would like to ask you is in in the market that we're in, do you, how should I position it? Do you lead with health first when trying to attract members, or are you leading with the financial side of it in regards to
Mhm, mhm.
them potentially earning an income and can obviously live the lifestyle they wish to live? Or is it a case that you're just focusing on health, then after they have tested the products, then you are then promoting the financial side? Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely. That's an excellent question, actually. And I think it's going to be different for different people. I feel like you need to know your customer, well. So we want to start off by making a list of people that we know, before you go into like the cold market. I mean, even though there's a lot you can do with the cold market here, as you know, a lot of people are very good with social media and things like that, and digital marketing. But first, you want to start off with people and I think it's going to be a different approach for different people. This is what I recommend. I recommend making a list of names of everyone you think would be very interested in this product, and then make another list of names of all the people that you know that like to make money, those entrepreneurial people. And sometimes the same name might be on both lists, what I'm saying, but you want to kind of have a clear idea of how you're going to approach specific people. But I generally kind of like to work in both, because I think most people nowadays are looking for both. They're looking for a way to be healthier and to make some extra income. But again, the way you approach people can be different, depending on who they are. But if somebody really needs the product, spend 90% of your time talking about the product, maybe 10% about the business. If you know somebody who's entrepreneurial, maybe spend a good 80% talking about the money they can make, and 20% as to how good our product is. You see, that kind of thing. So, I kind of like individualize it depending on who my audience is. If I hope that that helps answer your question.
Yes, it does. Can I ask one more question, please?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, thank you for that. That cleared it up. Um, we have a video that promotes the products. This is to general public, yeah, which I promote to my potential customers.
Mhm.
Do you envisage the company creating a sort of sales recruiting video, which many of the other companies do themselves?
Mhm. Mhm. I believe that's bound to happen. Our company is slowly but surely getting out more and more videos and more materials all the time. And now that we're having our convention next week, I'm sure there's going to be more tools for us to use. So I'm sure that's bound to happen. We're probably going to have something more targeted towards the business side of it. So just keep, keep tuned, because there'll be some announcements made. But I know they're working on things. They're just keeping it kind of secret right now. So everything's going to be launched on Wednesday, actually Thursday.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you.
Sure, sure. Fantastic, Charles. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. Charles, I know you just signed up and you just ordered your products, so I'm very excited for you to start getting on these products. I love that we're getting more and more people from different countries. It's all one universal message, though, right? All of us, it doesn't matter where we are in the world, we all want the same things. We want to be healthy. We want to have a good life for ourselves and our families, and that's what it's about here at Go Love Life.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Phenomenal, phenomenal. Does anybody else have any questions? We have I see a lot of new names today, so there's a lot of guests here. Don't be shy. If you have any questions, please open up your mic and ask away.
Hi, Charlie.
Hi, Maria. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for the presentation. Very nice.
Sure.
Let me see, there is a light here. I have there is two people there that watched the presentation, which is Juana and Laura. Do you have any question, something that you want to clarify, more clarification, Juana and Laura?
Well, we do welcome you, Juana and Laura. And, there's no pressure to actually speak, but we just want to make sure that you, understood everything correctly. So if you want to ask anything, feel free. I see, Juana, you just opened up your mic. Hello, Juana. Nice to have you.
Hi. It's been a nice presentation. This thing is new for me, so I'm learning, and my sister-in-law just provide me with the information. I think it's a great idea. I think it's wonderful from what I hear, the things that the products do for the health of the people. So it's a great encouraging, and I look forward. I need to know more things about it, and since this was the first time, but yeah, it seems very, very informative, and I think I will look forward. I'll talk to my Maria, and it's a great opportunity. And thank you. Yes, it was very nice. I really enjoyed.
Absolutely, Juana. We can give you all the information you need. This was just kind of like the little introduction, but definitely we have plenty of information for you. And I do want to recommend that the best thing you can do is just to basically try the product. Place an order. That's going to be the real test. Once you start getting the results, that's when you're going to know what the product can really do. So, that's one of the things that I would recommend you do as soon as possible. Just get that order in. And Maria will show you how to do that. She's very good at showing people how to get product ordered. Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you, Juana.
Thank you.
Okay. Do we have anybody else that would like to ask a question? Okay, well, if we don't have any more questions, I would like to kind of change up the topic a little bit. I know we have some of the people that have been using the product for a while now. And if anybody would like to kind of share their experience with us, that would be wonderful. We do have a little bit more time. So, we definitely welcome any testimonial, any good experience that has happened with the business, anything like that. Maria, since I have you on already, I know
you know something.
I know you've had amazing results.
Yeah, I always say that these products they were made for me because they've been helping me so much. But sometimes I want to hear, like, I'm so excited with it that I want to hear other people too, to see what's going on with them.
Sure.
But for me, for those new ones that are there, and doesn't know, for me, it helped me. Helped me with I suffer of sciatic, leg cramps, my skin, my hair, my blood pressure. I am not taking the pills. I was taking it since I don't know for how long, maybe since 1990s, something like that. And I stopped using the pills. I started using the products in February, and I stopped using the pills in April. So in July, I started taking my blood pressure to see if I did right or if I need to continue taking it. So when I showed to the doctor the numbers, he said, "No, I don't need to prescribe you any medication. If something changed, you just let me know, and then I'll send the prescription again." But with those numbers, you don't need to. So I've been feeling very good. I sleep better. All the things that you mentioned, all the things that you mentioned, the sleep better, energy, it's a whole bunch of things. I'm so happy that you introduced me to this, Charlie. Thank you.
Sure. Well, I am so happy whenever every time I hear you talk about how you've benefited, Maria. I know that this has been a total life change for you, and what a great feeling it must feel to not have to take your medication because you don't need it. Isn't that amazing?
Yep.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
Fantastic. I see Sally also from Ghana. You've opened up your mic.
Yes, hello.
Hi, Sally. How are things going?
Oh, by the grace of God, we are on it. Thank you very much for such a revealing presentation. It's always having this good time with you as you expose so many things about this wonderful business. I will say for a couple of days now, I've tasked myself to actually research and link gut microbiome with any condition, any health issue that comes to my mind. And it's amazing the sort of information that are available about gut microbiome. And I will take this opportunity to say a very big thank you to Kelly Olsen. If you could please extend my gratitude to him. Absolutely. For coming up with a gut microbiome company that is actually going to revolutionize the health system, or in other words, the health industry. It's amazing the kind of information that is available out there. And I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate all our partners who are buying into this idea and to let them know that we are just on the verge of having a major breakthrough, both health-wise and financially, because it looks like attention has not been given to the gut microbiome, and Go Love Life happened to be the first company or one of the best companies that have come up with a product to address the root cause of all sicknesses and diseases. Now, coming back to my own testimony, I actually suffered from inflammation. And this is a condition that took me to one of the best hospitals in Accra, the capital city of Ghana, and one of the most expensive hospitals. After going through X-ray examination, nothing was actually found, but I was seriously in pain. So they just assumed that it's might due to some inflammation of some nerves that is creating the problem. So medicine were written, but then I don't take delight in taking pills and those things. So I kind of just ignore it, but the pain persisted aggressively, and sitting was a major problem. In office, I have to mount some cabinets to put my laptop on it before I could work. When I'm going to work, I find it very difficult driving because of the seating. But apparently, when I came across this product or the company, one of the things that struck me was the inflammation. So I said, "Whoa!" So I got an opportunity on 27th of May, right on 1st of June. I signed on just to get my product and try it, and I use the product. Now I sit comfortably. And second one is sinusitis. That one way back in 2016, very, very serious. I have to abandon taking rides. I have to abandon getting close to fan and air conditions. And sleeping at night was a major problem. But I don't remember the last time I had that experience of sinusitis. And it's amazing. And I'm not surprised because almost everything that I've set out my heart to search on this gut microbiome is every condition is linked to it. So it tells me that is the engine of our health, but the forgotten part of our health. You hear people marketing products for the eye, for the nose, for the teeth, for the hair. I've never heard any company marketing product for the gut microbiome. Go Love Life happened to be the first company to open my eyes to the reality of issues concerning health. So I think we need to give keen attention to this opportunity that we have and help as many people as possible to come out. And in Ghana here, everyone that have ever used this product, even those who said they don't have any health condition, testify that this is the best of all products that they have ever come across. There's no single person, so far, there's no single person who have not testified. We have cancer patients that recovered and started mounting pressure on us for more products. And that was a period we are trying to solve our shipping issues. But now product comes to Ghana. Once shipping is, once registrations are done, once orders are placed, we are getting shipping directly. So thank you very much. And I will continue to do my findings and continue to share on our platforms. And I will urge everyone to read so that we can have the information at the fingertips, and we can communicate the same to people to bring them in to understand what we have. I've taken a lot of time, but permit me to welcome my brother, a friend back in the university. He has joined us today, Prosper. Thank you for coming on board today. It's amazing. The last time we met, it's been a long, long time. So thank you, Prosper, for joining us. And thank you, everybody, for joining today.
Thank you so much, Sally. Thank you. I know that you are having amazing results with your whole team. So thank you for sharing that. And also, thank you for sharing such interesting articles and information on our WhatsApp group. You're doing a phenomenal job of keeping us all, informed of the gut microbiome. And I encourage everybody to do more of the same. We have a WhatsApp group. We also have a Facebook group. And this is our platform to really share great information. If anybody would like to be part of this group, I'm gonna put my my WhatsApp number, my phone number here in the chat, and you can just reach out to me if you're not on that group already. Then we want to make sure that that you can join that group. So that's my number right there. I just put it in the chat. And then the name of our Facebook group, we actually have a few, but I know Sally, you have one too. But this is the one that we're including everybody in. It's called Go Love Life Global Elite Team.
Hello. Hi, Reverend Mac. Sorry, you're welcome to.
Thank
I think today is your second or third time, so pardon me. I was thinking maybe last time I introduced you, but team, this is one Reverend Mark, also from Ghana.
Hello.
Amazing man. I one day called him and I told him about the opportunity. He invited me to meet him in one of the malls in Accra, and we met there. It was amazing. And one of the interesting things that he likes is the pool. So maybe he will have something to tell us about it. Thank you very much.
Hello, Reverend Mark. Glad to have you here.
Yeah. How are you?
Fantastic. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you very much. That was a wonderful, educative, presentation. And one thing I like about the product is about the gout, the gout.
The microbiome. Microbiome.
Yeah. I try to study some few things about it, and like my brother said, they could solve a lot of problem for us in Ghana here. Not only Ghana. I'll be doing some few products, but I think this particular one really opened our eye that the gut microbiome could solve a lot of problem for people. So we'll try our best and make sure that we can be able to help others. One thing about me, when I see people sick, it's like myself that is sick. So I try my best to make sure that I help people to recover of whatever sickness or disease they are going through. So I'm so privileged to come across this product. And by the grace of God, we are going to try our best to promote it and also to make sure that people come into it, not only to have the feeling of it, also have the financial feeling of it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the presentation. And I pray that this presentation will be recorded. There are some people, when you're talking to them about it, they want to really hear it from another mouth. So when we have pre-accessibility of this presentation, it will go a long way to help. Thanks
Absolutely.
so much.
Absolutely. I thank you, Reverend Mark. And yeah, I do record the meetings from time to time. This one I'm actually recording, so I'll make sure that I put a copy of it on YouTube or something. This way everybody has access to it. But absolutely, absolutely. I don't do it all the time because I want people to get into the habit of watching our meetings live, because so many wonderful things happen when you're on live. But yeah, every once in a while I'll record one.
Yeah,
and I'll make sure you get it.
When you do that, sometimes it also draws the interest of the people after they hear, and then you invite them to the next presentation. There is something that they will be willing also to join for the next presentation.
Good to know. Good to know. Excellent. Excellent.
Thank
All
you.
right. Fantastic. Thank you, Reverend Mark. Well, we are kind of running out of time, but does anybody else want to have a minute or two? Oh, I see Katrina from Ireland. You're with us. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
I can't get the video to work together. Just like to welcome all the newcomers, especially fans from the Siders in England.
Yeah, absolutely.
I hope he does extremely well, and we're all here if we need to shout. On the product itself, I have said before about taking product and how it works for humans. As you know, and you've said before, my two dogs get the green goddess, John fondly called the magic powder sprinkled over their breakfast in the morning.
Katrina, I just want to let you know that you sound a little bit muffled. I don't know if maybe you can get a little closer to the mic.
Is that any better?
A tiny bit better, but you still sound a
Right.
little, yeah, like you're far away.
I'm about 5,000 miles away from you, Charles. With animals, there is no placebo. I give these to the vitamin powder in the morning,
Mhm.
and the vet has even commented on their health, their skin, their coat, their wet, cold
Right.
noses. That should be enough for anyone to say, well, if it's good enough for a dog, it's good enough for me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Fantastic.
I'll put a picture up on the Facebook page someday of the two of them together. And I'll let you go because I know you're trying to wrap the thing up.
Oh, it's okay. It's definitely okay. We definitely want people to share. But thank you. I know that you've been showing me before and after pictures of your pets, of your dogs, and it really is remarkable what it's doing for their fur and their health. And yeah, like you said, animals don't have placebo effects. You know, if it works for the animals, it works for the humans. It's real. Fantastic, fantastic, Katrina. Well, thank you so much. And I want to thank everybody for really, making these Zooms a huge success. I know this is our time to really connect with each other, and I really feel like, it doesn't matter where you are in the country, in the world. It doesn't matter, what your background is. We all, we all want that same thing. We want to just live that better quality of life, and I think that's what we're really coming together as one culture, as one human race, to really promote that with Go Love Life. And it really is exciting. It's exciting what we can do for just the well-being of mankind. And I'm so glad to be a part of this mission, and I'm so glad to see that, more and more people are believing in what we do each day. So thank you so much again for just being a part of this, and we will see each other soon. The next presentation that I'm planning on doing might not be till next weekend because we are going to have the convention this week. So I'll keep you posted. I'll keep you posted on Facebook and on WhatsApp what our Zoom schedule will be, for the following week. But believe me, I'll be sharing a lot of information as I hear it from the convention. So, keep tuned in because there's a lot of information that's going to be shared on Thursday and Friday. Okay, so take care, everybody. God bless, and have a wonderful weekend.